Welcome to the Becoming a Principal podcast, a podcast for aspiring educational leaders. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Matt, and we're high school administrators in Ontario, Canada, and we're excited to share our experiences with you. Today we're going to introduce ourselves and discuss some of the purposes of this podcast and why we wanted to put this out there to you.
All right, so I'll go first. Matt, is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, my name's Jordan Figueredo. I'm a principal of I'll say it and name it, St. Benedict Catholic Secondary School in Cambridge, Ontario. Go Saints. Very proud of that. I've been a principal for not even a year, just 6 months maybe now. But I've been a vice principal for 2.5 years prior to that. So my journey in educational leadership has definitely been an interesting one, and I think most people would say the same about their own journey. So I'm definitely new to the administrative ranks, but absolutely loving it. So I started off as a physical education teacher at a high school in Kitchener, Ontario. From there, I was teaching mostly physical education with a mix of some science, sprinkling in a little bit of math and some religion at the high school level. But my main passion then was coaching, and I think what's happened in my educational leadership journey is that's just translated to coaching. So I was coaching students. I feel now we're still coaching students in a way, but also helping to coach and support adults and staff in our building. So that is my main passion. I did a Master's of Education at U of T as well on educational leadership and policy development recently, and that's definitely also increased my desire to make changes in our system and to help improve outcomes for students. So yeah, those are my main passions, and that's a bit about my journey.
There you go. That does say a lot about you, who you are, as I know you to be. So I'm Matt Anderton, and I'm a vice principal at the same school as Jordan here in Cambridge, St. Benedict's. And all of our stories are a bit similar, and we started teaching together 14, 15 years ago, coaching hockey, like you mentioned. I was teaching history back then, but eventually started teaching math and program head of math. And really my focus of that was to really think about different ways to engage students and think about how we can really increase student achievement through switching it up, getting away from that traditional form of teaching math and getting students to be more active participants in the classroom and thinking about what other skills can they develop in class other than learning the curriculum that they're going to be able to transfer to other program areas, other classes, and that they're going to be able to stick with them for the rest of their life. So after that, transitioned into an innovation consultant with our school board with the same sort of focus on bringing those ideas on teaching and learning and engagement beyond the math classroom and into other subject areas from kindergarten right through to grade 12, and been in this role now for 6 months as a new administrator here at St. Benedict's, and really just thinking about, for myself, new to the role of administration to begin with, what are all those things that I need to learn to be effective, but kind of going slow in order to pick it up later on, right? Because, we talked about this a bit more when I started, thinking about, I want to do all these things, but I'm not there yet even to get started. There's so much new learning for me happening every day.
Absolutely. Learning curve is steep.
It's steep. It is steep. So, with that, let's talk about the purpose of this podcast, why we want to put our thinking and this little conversation between the two of us out there to all of you.
Awesome. Want me to take that one?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Go.
So, truthfully, Matt and I have been talking about doing a podcast of some sort for many years. We just kind of probably, procrastinated a little bit on that. But the truth is, when I was discerning, and probably maybe similar for Matt, but I won't speak for him, when you're looking for content to engage with, to help you maybe discern or maybe to get a bit more of an understanding of what an administrator role looks like in a school, there is some content out there, but there's not a lot, and it's not always easy or accessible to just, ask for time from your current administrator all the time. So I felt, the reason why we wanted to share, from my perspective anyway, a bit about our journey and what we're dealing with on the day-to-day is to educate folks who might be interested in pursuing administration and to let them know that it's pretty great on this side as well, this side of the fence, and we're all still part of the same team. It's just you're in a different position. So maybe hopefully demystify some things for people to encourage people along their journey to becoming an educational leader, administrator.
Yeah, and I'm just going to add on to that. So all of those things I agree with. We talked about that. And then the other angle is for us, I think, to clarify our own thinking. So I feel like when, we write about some of those things that we're doing on a day-to-day basis or have a conversation about it like this, like a lot of what we're going to do is talking about our job and, what are those things that come up in our roles. And it's going to help us clarify our own thinking and really using that to get better ourselves, right? So that's why we want to show this vulnerability, not only to put it out there so hopefully you get something out of it, but just know that we're going to get a lot of it out of it as well. Thanks for listening to Becoming a Principal podcast. We're grateful for the time again that you spent with us, and we hope we've been helpful in some way to you. Be sure to check out our Instagram at Becoming a Principal podcast. Have a great day, everyone.